Here in Charlotte, there is such a demand for places to live that landlords can be picky.
Many will not even rent to people who get the government subsidies known as Section 8. Action 9 investigator Jason Stujanki says it sounds like illegal discrimination, but it's not. Jason?
Yeah, well, that's right. More than 5,000 people are on Section 8 here in Charlotte, and thousands more are on the waiting list. Now, many tell me it's hard to find decent housing, even with that.
Okay, go take me to the chair.
Shelley Fenley is missing a leg.
Get the nail.
Angela Hargrove has MS. When she found out,
it was completely devastating. I cried all the way home.
both are on Section 8, and both say multiple landlords weren't willing to rent to them.
How many places do you think you got turned down from?
Jesus, at least 15.
15 places
if
turned you
not
down.
more.
Can you believe it's legal?
No, it shouldn't be.
It's like I have a plague. It's like we have a plague.
Fenley finally found an apartment, but it's on the second floor, hard with a wheelchair.
I didn't think it would be this difficult. I really didn't.
Hargrove is still looking for a place. She's all but given up, ready to move back to New York, where she says it was actually easier.
I was born in North Carolina. I've lived in New York most of my life, and I really wanted to come back.
But you can't.
Not at the moment, no.
We found all of these rental ads on Craigslist, landlords who won't take Section 8, landlords like Mark Polton.
You know, everything in here is new.
He isn't hurting for renters. He told me there's so much demand, he got about 6 calls per day on this house alone.
It's just been insane, actually.
So he can be selective, and he says Section 8 has too much red tape.
I now have to get an inspection, wait 2 weeks. I'm not getting paid. Typically, the renter will be in the property while you're doing all this. They're going to find something wrong. They always do. You got to get a reinspection. And, it's just difficult when, I'm not Donald Trump or anything. I got to carry these mortgages. I got to pay them.
Plus, it's perfectly legal to say no.
Would you outlaw it? Would you keep it the way it is?
City Council member Braxton Winston says he feels for the renters.
I believe that a Section 8 voucher should not preclude anybody from having a safe and secure home in the city of Charlotte.
He wants to study the issue more, and now that Action 9 brought it up, he's officially asking the city attorney to research the city's legal options.
Now, since then, a second council member also plans to look into this. I'll stay on top of it, let you know what happens. And at last check, 13 states and more than 60 cities and counties have outlawed it, but none in the Carolinas. Guys?
Thanks, Jason.